It's so embarrassing. All of the things I keep living inside of me. I can't see it.
Platonic best friends get brutally honest. I'm not gonna lie, I love split decision videos.
Make it weird, but you are a pretty girl and I do like you.
But you guys never kiss,
No.
so you don't actually know.
Technically, no.
Kiss
Hello, and welcome back to
What?
Split. I'm your host, Kat Takahashi. Today, we have to answer the ultimate
Ramadan
philosophical
Mubarak.
question. Can men and women really be just friends? All right, everybody, don't be afraid to tell your best friend how you truly feel. Are you guys ready?
Yes!
Let's do this. The first prompt is, I've had feelings for my best friend.
Hell no.
Make your split decisions in 3,
Heck no.
2.
I'll run to the no.
Okay, everybody, go ahead and turn around.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is interesting. For the most part, we all agree, except Nina, you're standing on yes.
So this was back when we first met, and I cannot regulate my emotions, and I was like, Ari, like, we spent so much time together, he's so charismatic, he like writes songs, and we hooked up, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really like him.
Hooked up,
And
so that
then
means they like,
there was a day when I was like in a funk, because I was like, this man does not like me. And I was like, I gotta go to the beach. I'm leaving. And he's like, okay, just wait till I'm done with work. Like, I'm gonna get this stuff done and then I'll go with you. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm waiting around. It's like 5 p.m. by this time. And I'm like, the sun's going down. I missed my beach day. It's your fault. And I was like, I'm leaving. And he goes, wait, like I'm writing a song and I just wanted to play it for you. And in
why would he
head,
do
in
it?
my little Delulu head, I was like, it's gonna be about me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, okay. And I'm sitting there and he starts singing me this song about how he perceives himself.
oh.
And I was like, that was great.
These not real best friends,
And then
bro. There's
I
no
went
way.
And I wrote a song about how he will never write a song about me. And then I got over it.
Sometimes I can weaponize obliviousness and pretend like I don't know what's going on, just so I don't have to like have conversations that I don't feel like doing.
But how many times did you guys sleep together?
Twice.
So twice, and during that time,
That's not,
you
yo,
were-
you is not no best friend if y'all is hunching and munching.
he
Okay?
had feelings for you?
No, honestly, no.
You had no idea.
I had no idea. I
Ari
really
is
thought
not
it was-
someone that connects sex with feelings, at least immediately. Wow. You've told me that verbatim, so don't try to lie on me.
So you really had no idea, though? You couldn't feel it?
I thought she was just like super horny, you know, and like
Oh, wow.
because I mean,
You
like,
never said anything like, I really
No,
like
of
you,
course not.
or there's nothing like that?
I would rather just like let it all unfold and not say anything.
What is going on?
So
What is-
Abdullah and Kendall
friends with
both say yes.
Yes.
The earring, I'm crying.
Year 3 of our friendship, we went on like a mock day. Obviously, we've been best friends for 3 years now. And I don't want to make it weird, but you are a pretty girl and I do like you.
I think like the bottom line is that we value our friendship so much that we would never want a relationship to get in the way. But I will say, I have tried to like test the water.
Say I'm dating, what's this dude's name? Abdullah. Baby, you gonna have to get rid of Kendall, baby. There is no girl best friend. Who? See, I don't trust this no more. This is gonna give me trust issues. It's gonna give me trust issues. It's gonna be.
But I will
Okay.
say, I have tried to like test the waters.
Burn me, I'm crying.
Test the waters?
Opium, I'm
Yeah.
crying.
One of the last times I was in LA, I joked. I was like, "What if we just
Giving
kissed and
forced
just, like, got
friendship?
out of the way?"
It's gonna be weird, like for me, like if I overthink this, I'm like anything to me. If I overthink about this, I'm like, I
Wait,
don't.
okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna try to pause that much. But you know the rule of like, oh, if they're best friends before me, they can still be best friends. Like now that I'm seeing this stuff, Oh, heck no. I'm about to do more than just like, if they're here before me, it's fine. They can stay. I'm about to do a little bit more research.
Shouldn't do it.
So then I waited to the last minute.
Oh, Jen.
No, you did. You
Jen.
waited to the last minute in the airport. I'm like, so are we going to kiss or what? Like, I'm going on that plane.
I was like, am I gonna let my best friend go 2,000 miles away? And like, when am I gonna see her next? We had that one kiss and I'm like, well, you're gone. It's gonna leave me wondering so many things. I was like, move to LA. And like, once you have a permanent solution in this city, then we can like test the waters.
No.
Me and Mike and Suge would be horrible on this show.
Oh, she said you lost your chance.
We would not give any type of content.
The door was closed.
Well, I'm curious, what do you think would have happened if he did kiss you?
Honestly, I don't know.
No,
I go
Jaden.
back and forth because
I
I'm
don't.
like, I can sort of tell that I'm attracted to someone when I kiss them, and if it works, it works. So like, you can't get rid of that. You can't not see that or feel it.
You would feel it right away if it was right.
Exactly, and that's what I was hoping to like get.
You have
No.
never kissed or never kissed?
No.
So you don't actually know?
No.
Technically, no.
Not yet.
Maybe we'll put a pin in that. So you both had feelings for each other as well, Marianne and Jay?
It was kind of more of like a passion.
I've never kissed any of my
because the
platonic
synergy
male
was so
friends. No
great,
facts.
And I never experienced that, you know.
I
with
never
other
kissed
people,
or
like other friendships.
When
any
I first met her,
male
I
friend
saw her on Zoom.
that's
in a work
platonic.
meeting,
What?
And I was just texting all my friends. I was like, oh, this Asian girl's hot. Who is this? And then there was this, there were passing thoughts, like she mentioned, but I think she was really good at setting up that boundary and making me know with her actions that it wasn't going to be anything more. Because I like to test the waters with all of my girlfriends.
How would you test the waters?
On my birthday, we went to Newport and rented out this penthouse, and we were just friends. Nothing happened, but it was close to something happening. She would text her boyfriend, and she would say, oh, we're having a party, and she made it sound like there was more people, but it's not really, it was just the two of us. But she was also really good at bringing in her boyfriend, now fiance, into the picture. So that was one thing that I noticed, was that when
Her fiance gonna watch this back and be like, what?
we would talk, her fiance would be there too. And it was fast right away, because with my other friends that were girls, they wouldn't bring in their significant others. And I always thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of taboo to like say that, right? But I feel like it's good to be real, where when I met NJ, I already was dating someone. When there's an attraction there, it doesn't always have to go to the next level. There's just an attraction to that person. And then you have that choice to either continue, that curiosity, or put a boundary on it. So it's a healthy relationship.
Does anyone else think that it's really important to set, very clear boundaries in a male-female best friend relationships?
I do.
I feel like I don't have to do that.
Oh, what happened yesterday?
She liked this guy, and he was really toxic. So we were sitting at a brunch table, and I'm like, well, what's his name? And then she's like spelling it out, and I have her phone. And I'm like, let me just unfollow him on Instagram. And I did it. I was like, you know what? We talked about me unfollowing him for her for a very long time. I guess it just caught her off surprise.
Do you think he butts into your love life because maybe he has feelings for you?
To be honest, sometimes I do think that. I think that he hates everyone that I have,
I don't hate everyone. I just think that the people, unfortunately, she tends to go for are really bad for her. And she realizes that, in a couple months, she will realize, because I know I'm right.
Do you think she should date someone more like you?
I think she should date someone
I think she should date
who
me.
respects her and who doesn't around with her like her previous.
Like you?
Well, I don't around with her
Like if there was someone
that,
exactly
though.
like you,
So
would that? Would you
maybe-
I'm
agree?
crying.
I think I'm a
Makes
really
sense.
good
Someone that
person.
looks
So I'm like, why
exactly
not?
like
Yeah.
you.
that's
Why
what I
not?
mean.
Why not date someone like him? Or him?
Or him.
Or him. All right, so step forward.
We're not doing this.
Well, I am curious though. I feel like most people, they don't think that it's possible, right? Best friend, guys, girls, you can do it. You two are the only ones that have never had feelings at all. Everyone else has. Can you speak on that really fast?
Well, I'm lucky because Nick never tries anything, but I think that's what makes our friendship so great, because we've never hooked up, never had feelings for each other, because I think we have like a mutual respect, and we have boundaries that we've set, but also boundaries that are unspoken because we respect each other.
Can I ask, what if he did try something? Because he said he never tried something. What if he did try something?
Oh, he'd absolutely get socked in the face.
Oh!
I think because at the time when we became friends, I was in that messy ass relationship, and so by the time like I came out of that, like me and Lex had already been friends for like 2-3 years.
Why do I feel like he's speaking on fast, like 2x speed,
So like maybe
or
but
1.5x
I think by
speed.
that time I knew too much about her, and like I love you, like don't get me wrong, I love you to death, but I would not date you.
Yeah.
I'm really anxious.
Oh.
I could really use a hug right now.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, bestie.
Personality trait.
My best friend has a toxic. Oh Lord.
Make your split decisions in 3,
I'm gonna stand on
2,
yes for
1.
Suge. I'm pretending like I'm doing this for Suge. It's a no, and
right,
yes.
go ahead
We're both
and
probably
turn
gonna
around.
stand on yes here. Okay.
All right, NJ, let's start with you. What's her toxic personality trait?
So there's two that come to mind right now.
More than one?
Two. Well, one is I think you're too nice for your own good.
Okay.
The second is you don't have a sense of time.
Oh, bro, that's right.
You do not have a sense of time.
So true.
How can we had 10 minutes?
I know.
And then let me take a shower and do my hair.
Well, what's NJ's toxic personality
Big
trait?
yes for
His
mine.
anger. We have identified it with like 3 levels. There's 3 levels of anger to NJ.
You're gonna talk about the levels, okay?
There's like, like his intensity of anger at level 1 is just pretty. It's like my level 3, so it's just really intense.
She fling it and he catch
And
it.
then
Heck
the
no.
second level is like when he starts insulting people.
What does
who's,
everyone
like,
think about it? Girls
well,
are being
them
friends
as
of
a
the opposite sex.
person, and then the
I think
third
it can
level is,
happen
like, he
because
starts
my best
insulting
friend
that
is a
person and their
dude.
family members.
Never stepped out of line. Ever.
Cousins and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, deep.
Never
family-
been
Yeah,
weird.
no one is
families
Never.
you haven't
When
spoken to.
Never.
level 3, nobody is safe.
Fair enough. Okay, awesome. Kendall, what's Abdullah's?
Well, I know there's a certain
Like,
word
not
that
even a
he
thought in
knows
my
really
mind,
well. You're a gaslighter.
Oh wow.
But
Oh
the
wow.
truth is I have embraced it because I think it's hilarious.
Can you give us one example? Like that.
Oh wow.
I know exactly
I hate
what
being
gaslit
gaslit.
her about.
Okay, why don't you share it with us? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you share it.
So basically, for 2 years, we decided that we're gonna be roommates.
That one.
And I do come from a really conservative family, so I was like, are my really conservative Muslim parents going to accept that I'm living with a girl? And we were planning, we were like, we're gonna get this, and then like, I was like, oops, I gotta go.
And this didn't bother you, or
Well,
how was your
I-
Well,
reaction?
she wasn't
guess
moving here
I
anyway.
wasn't-
She's from
I was,
Minnesota,
like-
so I was like, when
so-
are you gonna move here?
So part of me was like okay with like the fact that like it wasn't set in stone, but then when I'm like after those 2 years, like when I was like, oh wait, let's officially do this.
Nah, it doesn't
then he
count,
backs
Blue.
out, and I was like really hurt.
It
yeah.
was, yeah.
I was really
Closet.
Phase we had to go through.
So you both say the other person has a toxic personality trait. Who wants to go first?
I think that at times you can be emotionally unavailable, especially with the women in your life. That and I think sometimes your big
So basically, it's
party
very
mentality
nonchalant.
can kind of get the better of you. Like it's every night. And it's a lot, and I'm 21, so I'm like, I'm for it. I'm with you, but it can be a lot.
Is there an issue with it? That he parties every night?
It's not good.
So he like to party every night. He like to be up in cheeks, and then he don't have no emotions for nobody. This is like low key, like old Carlos.
For you, but yeah, it's like more for yourself than like affecting other people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Something that you do.
Well, like
that
a
is
hippie version
certainly
with big
toxic
ol',
is
like,
you usually
sideburns.
go through life, and this is usually romantic, but I'm sure it's happened platonically too. And you take men and you run them into the ground, and then you leave them behind. And you don't even think about them. And listen, there are so many men that you do that to that you're like, honestly, those guys, they don't deserve it. Yeah, so what? Like at the same time,
Run them into the
there's gonna
ground.
be people that are very nice people in your life that you're gonna be hitching your little ass to, and then eventually, like, you're gonna be done with them, and that's gonna be a pretty big hole.
Oh.
And I'm not saying not in like, not even emotionally for you, but like socially, you know what I'm saying? Especially as those boys get a little bit closer to the people that we hang out with. You know what I mean? It's gonna leave a little bit of a crater in there, you know, so.
When you say run them into the ground, what do you mean by that exactly?
I mean, like, you know, this guy, super into her, and she'll be right there. She will accept his flights to, you know, to Texas. She'll jump in, like, you know.
Like making him think that she's in love with him.
Oh, yeah, in ways like that.
I get the ick.
That's fair.
That's pretty fair, bro.
That's fair.
This is a question for all the ladies. How does your best friend treat
Oh,
women?
wow. Yeah, he
You look
held
like
that
you're-
in.
You're like, oh my God, I can't wait to share.
Nick treats women very well, I would say. I think he's the best guy I know. And he was the one that cried during the Barbie movie. And I think he's Alan.
I feel like they're the only
He's not,
semi-normal
he's an Alan
friendship.
For sure.
Is that a compliment? To be
The
Alan?
best friendship.
You need to watch Barbie.
I've seen Barbie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Alan. Yeah. Okay. The next prompt is, my significant other has felt jealous of my best friend. Make your split decisions
No.
in 3, 2,
I'd step on no as well.
1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, you know what? Nina, let's start with you.
So, I'm not in a relationship currently, but the one I was in.
I mean, how would
before,
anybody know, though? I
we were
mean,
long distance. So
your significant other would
seeing
tell
me
you, no?
spend time
Unless they don't
with
talk.
Ari, like every day was obviously just like not great for him to see, and he would make little comments here and there, but you know, you can always sense the jealousy.
Yeah, well, you should have been here then.
I would feel mad
Should've been here
nervous.
then,
For what?
Do you not like her significant other?
He was a bore.
Oh.
Just because you can play guitar really well, that doesn't make you an interesting person.
For a while, I had to tell my ex. I'd be like, I think Ari's gay, so like I wouldn't worry about it. I genuinely did think for a while when I first met Ari
Oh,
that
wow.
he was not straight. He was wearing this like see-through shirt, and
So
I was
I'm
like,
gay? Like-
fruity.
Did you know that she was telling her boyfriend at the time that you were gay?
She told me because he was visiting, and she was like, "Oh my God, he's coming, and he thinks you're gay."
Have to like act more
So, like,
gay, or what did you do?
She was like drumming up a little bit.
Be yourself, but more of yourself.
All right, well,
Oh.
Kendall. So your
What's up,
significant other
fire?
got
What's
jealous, huh?
good?
So during the pandemic, I was talking to a guy. Like
Talking to
around
strangers, how I
January,
feel about
February.
significant others.
Oh, and
I
also
could sit
another
here and
guy.
talk.
I would talk about, you know, Abdullah and how he's
brother's
my
best
best friend.
friend's
And one of them
boyfriend
was
thought
like,
he was gay.
oh, like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like a male best
Oh, wow.
friend. Like, I don't know what to do with that. Like, I don't know. It seemed like it was a problem for him. I couldn't really talk about you after that.
All right, and you both say yes.
So like for example, in the last like long-term relationship that I had, she was jealous of Lexi the entire time. The girl I was seeing at the time, she had come over and she brought one of her pillows over, and she had left it.
Yo, look at that dude's legs. Look at his legs.
Seeing at the time, she had come over and she brought one of her pillows over, and she had left it. And then a couple days later, Lexi had come over and just because. Me, like, being me, I can see
I still
why
want a guy
people would
bestie.
think that, like, oh, like, something might be going on because, like, I'm just hanging out with Lexi and our other female friend
They're
alone in
cool.
my room. Like, who knows what's going on? Nothing. But then I put, like, a picture on my Instagram story, and they were just, like, in my room, and she was hugging the significant other's pillow. She saw it, and she was like, tell that to put my pillow down. I thought she was joking because I was like, there's no way anyone would be that mad about a pillow. I was wrong. And we all worked together.
Yeah.
So she went to work after that, and there was like weird tension, and I went
No,
to
she
work.
did not talk to
Yeah,
me.
she
and I
didn't
was like,
talk to her.
what the
And I was like, oh, that's weird, you know, maybe, you know, whatever. And then I went into work, and then I figured out, oh no, she's like real life mad.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a thing.
Okay, the next prompt is, I keep giving my best friend the same advice, but they never listen.
Oh.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
Oh.
I knew it.
Really?
Okay, Nick, why don't you go ahead and...
You said we can curse, right?
We can curse.
Oh,
You need to stop letting these ain't motherfuckers back in your life.
oh wow.
He's ready.
She forgives them all the goddamn time, and it's annoying. And like, I love you. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can come to me. Don't feel safe. But like, I'm gonna keep telling you, drop them.
Man, they bring us entertainment.
No, they don't.
When he, no, they don't. Us entertainment is crazy. Whoa, this pause is insane. He like says something and he like looks off to the side. He's like he's one of those talkers that look off to the side.
Neither of us are entertained.
I
You're
think
crying and I'm upset.
He's so nerdy.
Wins.
Am I bugging or he's like kind of nerdy?
Dula.
I genuinely love Kendall so much, and I just want
Hydrate,
the best
got
for you.
you.
Like, I want the best person for you. And as he said, like, you're upset. I mean, you're crying and I'm upset. And like, she's telling me all of this, and I'm like, well, why do you do this?
Baby
like,
deer
stop
legs?
putting yourself through the same situation.
Wait,
over
I'd
and
probably
over
had to
and
get
over
comfortable
again.
with what?
Like,
Oh my God,
when
I'm
will
so
you
slow.
learn?
I'm trying to like watch this
So
and I'm
it's just like
slow at reading
my
chat.
hope is that she decides to be with someone that
Oh,
treats
yeah.
her.
So a lot of people do only want yes men as best friends. That's a huge thing to say. Those are controlling people, and we do not like yes men because yes men do not help you grow. Yes men are the worst thing for controlling people, and trust me, I know that by experience from some old people in life. But damn, I was gonna say something. Yes men K. Yes men K. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, well, my best friend is literally like, he's so similar to me, yet he's the complete opposite of me. And like the way he thinks, but he's good for me because he's like, he has all these different perspectives. And he's like, he's the one person that no matter like what I say or do is gonna call me out on my bullshit. Like, and like, he's gonna always help me see a different perspective, or like, yo, you're tripping about this, but maybe it could be this, you know? And like, he's very like, I don't know. If I can explain him, he's a little bit emotionally unattached in certain ways. Like, he doesn't like people. He only likes his girlfriend, his dog, and me, his best friend. But it's like, I don't know. He's just really, really good for me. I don't know how to explain that, but like, emotionally and like advice wise, like he's like probably the best person. Like he's so brutally honest. Like you know how like when people are OD honest, they almost seem rude and mean, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a specific type of people that can handle like my best friend. Like because some people, like, he's not for everybody, but you know, yeah.
In the best way possible.
I think the person that you are currently sleeping with, you need to tell her how you feel and like ask her what she wants and make clear what you want, because both of you are not talking about it and it's gonna make things messy.
Yeah. You've said it before. So.
The next prompt is, I've considered ending our friendship. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Oh my God.
NJ is the only one.
He did actually.
I did end
He
it.
did end
I
it.
did end our friendship
like a good month.
for 5 weeks.
Okay.
I timed it. So there was this one time where I felt like Marianne was taking someone else's side, and I typically wouldn't get too mad about it, but I didn't like that person at all. And I complained to Marianne, but this person also complains to her. But when he complained to her, she was totally fine. But when I complained to her about this person, she said, I'm trying to protect my energy right now. And I understand it now, but back then I was, no, dude. I was really mad. And so I didn't even say anything. I just unfollowed her on social media, and then I left all of our group chats.
The soft
Wow.
That was
And
level 3.
I was just totally done.
Cut off.
I would complain to someone else about Marianne, and then this person told Marianne all the expletives that I would say. And I guess I found out after when we made up that she was told about the things that I said, and I felt really bad. And so when we finally started talking, and we had our, I guess our like makeup conversation.
Yeah. My
Right.
apology session.
Yeah, our apology sessions, and she started crying. It was one of the toughest things that I've had to see.
What was the toughest thing?
To see my best friend crying and knowing that I was the person that caused that.
All right, everybody. The next prompt is, I would have casual sex with my best friend if they were down.
Ho!
Okay, go ahead and make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Be honest.
Please, oh
All
my
right,
god,
everybody,
the
are you
other
ready
side
for
is
the
gonna
big
scare
reveal?
me. No, it's just
Go
gonna
ahead and turn
scare
around.
me. Oh,
All right, you're the only one, huh?
Yeah, I
He's
guess so, man.
horny, bro.
Casual sex. I mean, like it's casual, you know. And I think we've already sort of like been there before in a sense. So I've also had this fear, like you losing touch. You know what I mean? Like everything always goes wrong. But like at the same time, like we've like kind of I don't know conquered that in a sense.
the question
in a
is,
weird way.
I would have
Despite
casual
the
sex
fact
with my
that
best
we
friend
that
if
we,
they
like,
were down.
Even really weren't
Heck
that open
no.
about it, and we didn't even
Play
really
COD.
talk about it, and we kind of just like, so we're putting that in the background. Like at the same time, like
I don't know about that, buddy.
we still sort of figured it out.
I think I just know too much now. Like, I believe that friends can kiss. Like, kiss, but not I don't think I could I could do that again.
Next prompt is, there's something that I haven't said enough to my best friend lately that I want to say now. Make your split decisions in 3, 2,
Something I haven't said to my best friend lately that I want to say now. Oh,
All
Lord.
right, go ahead and turn around.
What's that, Drill? Casual can end up awkward.
All right,
Casual
you wanna
can
start?
end up with feelings. Casual can end
again,
up
I
awkward.
mentioned that
Casual
quality
can...
time is like my number one thing for like becoming close to people, but sometimes I can use that constant physical
I got a pinched
contact
nerve in
as like, I'm not sure if it's like an excuse, but I don't
something.
verbally express like appreciation very often. I sort of use my presence as like an appreciation, you know? And you're great, and I love you, and spending all the moments that we do together is great, and I'm excited for tonight and to play on the same stage as you, and every time going forward.
I know I tell you more when you're pissing me off than when you're not. But I really do love you so much, and I wouldn't be where I am today, like in my music and in my social life without you. So thank you, and I love you.
I don't think I tell you enough how proud I am of all the things you're doing, and you
This
know,
gonna be some nice,
just
beautiful.
seeing you ever.
Single day. So I just like, I can't imagine what my life would be like without Kendall at all. Like there's just no, like I helped me get out.
Who you are. Like it's the amount of so proud of you for how it's the one thing.
And express your feelings as
So everybody is
Also,
being
yeah.
nice. Say goodbye.
I don't know where I would be right now if I didn't meet you. Grateful I am for you. That kind of just put in the care that you've had. So I love you, and I'm
Rock you were to me in my personal life in terms of just my confidence and almost.
I'm just gonna end all that afterwards. Okay, the video started getting a little too mushy and lost me there.